On to episode 22. And here you can see a thing that is from a mod I installed, the Intimacy overhaul or whatever, rated at your own peril. Basically, it's the one that lets you get bonuses from banging people. I recorded this episode while also streaming it to a friend, and also I'm going to show off a thing that it adds. It's in your inventory. The contraceptive device includes art from Shadman. Shouldn't be too much for YouTube. The art that's available from, because the ladies on the strip, sometimes they got the electrical tape on their nips. So yeah, putting this stuff away from the judge. I do read the stuff from the previous mod. Yeah, we are starting New Vegas Bounties 2 today. I skipped ahead some stuff popping up. Apparently, the Intimacy overhaul patches for certain mods activate those mods ahead of time in terms of just the pop-ins. So, I skipped past those because it's not quite time for those to happen yet. Yeah. Of course, Cthulhu has the same physic form as some other items do. He's a wiggly boy. I like how I get him sitting, like, in... Yeah, that actually looks good. So, just head on over to Boulder City and start up New Vegas Bounties 2. Also, I will be playing in windowed mode or whatever from now on, because that makes it easier to alt-tab. Also, I was using keyboard and mouse during this episode, so it's a bit funky.
The sun's too bright. Is the sun always this bright? Man, I need some new shades. It's perfect.
Oh shit.
For a flying.
I should have cut that.
They say
the game crashed.
Come fly with me.
Look
let's
out.
Fly,
Earth
let's
3
fly
cons
away.
This guy's talking shit about
Everybody
Boone.
get excited.
What can I do for you, miss? Because we're overextended. We came in here waving the banner and expecting to mold the Mojave into our own image. That ain't exactly the case. This war has turned the Mojave into a wound, and it's attracting every manner of vermin out there. The old guard is dead, thanks to you and to Randall. But now there's a new breed, no sense of restraint, no sense of humanity. But they ain't afraid of anything or anyone, and they only answer to force, and that is where you come in. Somebody's got to put that fear into them, the kind of fear that twists your spine and makes you hesitate, even if only for a moment. Most of them already know your name. They'll be coming for you, but you ain't like the others, are you? Something is driving you. It doesn't matter if it's greed, if it's hate, or a sense of justice. You just hold on to it. You're gonna need it.
Oh, those lips keep moving. Also, sometimes the choices wouldn't...
Okay, then.
They wouldn't click, sometimes.
What can I do for you, miss? California originally, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. I grew up in the Tehachapi Mountains, It's a beautiful, peaceful place. My old man was a rancher and made a good living at it, too. He wanted me to get in the family business, but I was young and foolish, so I left. Sometimes I wish I stayed up in those mountains, fat and happy with some farmer's daughter at my side. But who the fuck am I kidding? I could never stand to be in one place for too long. Besides, I'd have blown the family fortune on whores and booze. My brother stayed on to run the farm, but I ain't heard from him in years. He's a bossy little fuck, so I'd have probably shot him if I went back. Because the brass fucked me, that's why. My ass is past retirement, but some colonel used stop-loss to keep me running his shitty little jail. The truth is, we're spread thin, so any combat-ready rangers and troops, they're already deployed to the forward areas. Basically, I'm stuck here until the war ends or I drop dead. It's hardly ideal, but I'm determined to make the best out of it. Okay, then. What can I do for you, miss?
Stop loss, from what I understand, is when you're supposed to be able to retire, but then they just tell you to go fuck yourself. Because they need you.
Alright, there isn't really an application. It's more of a briefing. We're trying to bring law and order to these parts. I don't really care if you like the NCR or not. Just bring in the bad guys and you'll get paid, plain and simple. Now, if that's an acceptable arrangement, I'll have your license ready in a moment. So what's your answer? Why wouldn't it be? If you've got the guts, it's easy money. One thing though, unlike these mercenary firms, we do pay higher for live bounties. I understand that you can't talk everyone down, so we also pay for fingers. However, you're giving up cash if you always go in guns blazing. In order to assist you with getting these live bounties, I'm going to issue you a bounty collar, which is just a modified slave collar. This little device goes around their neck. When you manage to talk them down or coerce them, slap this on. If they stray off course, it will start prodding them with a nice dose of electricity. If they head for the hills, it'll fry their ass. Take my word for it, it ain't pretty. Once you get it on, they won't wander, and when they turn themselves in, just come in and claim the bounty. The collar has an electronic signature that indicates it's your bounty, so don't worry about someone taking credit for your work. You'll find bounty posters scattered throughout the territory. If there's a poster, we've got the paperwork on them, so just bring them in. That's pretty much it. Here's the collar and your license. Come back if you have any questions, and happy hunting.
Brotherhood of Steel. What a bunch of pussies.
Hello?
You can read these, as you wish. The last one, I think I skipped through a little bit too quickly. I was reading off a lot of this stuff to a friend as I was streaming it.
Hello?
Also, that computer in the back, you could read up on all these bounties. There's also, like, clues to solve them and all that. I knew a few of these by default. Like him, I knew how to get to him. I believe the intended thing is to... Also, those are randomly generated, the ones up there. You have 3 days to take them out, or nab them. Yeah, you can read through these as you wish. I fast forward through all this since, like, pretty generic fight.
Had enough? Like that?
I'm gonna need some new lips.
Oh, I can.
Got you in my sights.
One is stupid except us. Am I right, Six? Am I right?
And these are for, this one's a note from the dude. Normally you catch him sleeping. And it's funny because it says don't sleep on the job. Beyond the wanted things that you can read. The rest of them are from the previous mod. I got through them. Hopefully not too quickly.
Eat
They
this.
killed him.
You think you can take me?
No, the kid approaches. I assign all of the companions to use melee weapons so that they don't quickly kill them. Though, Veronica's kind of an issue.
You going down?
Though I think the enemies in this mod are, like, buffed up.
Hold it. Please, I'm hurt bad. I surrender. I'll turn myself in. Just don't hurt me anymore. Oh, fuck. You're not kidding? Shit, just give me the collar. I'll put it on right now. Just don't hurt me anymore.
He's making this clicky noise.
You ready to die?
Take him out.
Oh, broke my limb. It's kind of hard to gauge, like, the distance with the fire axe.
God damn. God damn. Don't eat the squirrel bits, man. They ain't good.
Shit! You like the sight of your own blood? Yeah! I'm out of here. I'm gonna make you bleed.
Oh, fuck. And the furnace is about to kick in. I gotta get rid of that. Oh, my friend is trying to call me, but I'm recording. Hopefully this call fucking
Still looking.
Whenever I want to answer a call, it might end too soon, but when you don't want to answer a call and you're waiting for it to stop,
Damn it, that's gonna
it
stink.
takes forever.
No power armor, no energy weapons, and they're giving
run
the
up there.
NCR more trouble than
I
we
demand
ever
this
did.
once. Senor Sliceans.
You like the sight of your own blood? You better get out of here. You thought you could hide? Fight!
All clear.
Had it coming.
Hey,
You thought you could hide from me? Ah!
I don't know if the furnace is trying to kick in or not. Might just be the fridge. Fridge making a weird noise.
Okay, but I know exactly what's in there. Pretty cold out tonight, ain't it? Maybe we should, cuddle up, you know, to share our body heat. A6?
Of course, more poetry you can just read yourself.
Don't touch Mr. Killingsworth.
Fine by me.
My friend was actually helping with this. The one that was I was streaming to last night. Also, I think these are just vanilla, so I don't, like, read them. I keep thinking this is a modded location. But since that one room had bathroom poetry, it has to be from vanilla, I'm pretty sure. And this guy listed out all the people we've killed. I don't know if the names of the first three fiends change depending upon what you've done in the quests. So I've never done this before doing the 3-card bounty or whatever it's called.
I've been waiting for a fight.
Contact!
God damn, look at that snake. You're big and ain't you, fella?
Shit!
Damn, that's gonna leave a
Yes to
stain.
me. I'm drunk, and you're blessed up.
Can't punch through.
those fucking guys.
What do you want? Thunder buddies for life. What is it, sir?
No, I think if you when you go through his case file, it does just mention, like, the places he's been seen around, so I think you gotta investigate all those places and hopefully find the right one. But also, just, like, it's kind of a bitch to do that. I don't know if you can talk to anybody about it. I don't know if they add NPCs to do that, but I know to go here and he's here. I don't know if going to the NPC, I don't know if the NPCs exist, and I don't know if going to them gives you options other than the one that I'm showing off in this one.
Morning.
Which, not a great way to do. Like, I didn't have the lockpick necessary. Also, the people you capture will go and turn themselves in. Here I was, like, asking my friend, should I just cheat to get into it, because I don't have the lockpicking yet. So I'm like, I'm here already, I might as well do it. Just for the purposes of basically reviewing this. I mean, I would have pushed it back and waited, but I was...
Well, hello there, stranger. Thanks for stopping by the shop. I'm Alan Rogers, owner and operator. What can I do for you? I'm sorry, but that name doesn't ring a bell. It's relatively safe, and I've managed to eke out a living over the years, tinkering and fixing things for traders and travelers. My wife passed a few years ago, and my son was killed fighting those savages at the first battle of the Hoover Dam. That's his picture over on the wall. I tried to dissuade him from joining up. Don't waste good iron for nails or good men for soldiers, I said. He got swept up in it all, along with his friends. Now he's gone, and it's just me and Sally, his daughter. And if you're wondering about her mother, it's a dead end. She was a harlot, nothing more. She ran off with some gambler after Brian died, but I can't complain. Having Sally here is a reason to keep getting up and trying in spite of it all. Seeing her smile is all the motivation I need.
It seems like all these fucking writers don't like women.
Sally's deaf, I'm afraid. She's got plenty of brains. I mean, she reads every book I can scrounge up, and she's got a sharp wit to boot. Even though she's a fine lip reader, she'd still be helpless out there in the wasteland at her age. If something happened to me, I just don't know. I've taught her how to hunt, skin animals, and fend for herself, but she's still young. She'd be easy prey for raiders or those scum from Caesar's Legion. They don't have much regard for women, much less those who are impaired.
Yeah, the voice acting overall is pretty good. I mean, he's kind of, it's kind of obvious that he's just like a regular dude sounding hoarse, but like, I like most of the voice acting pretty good.
Hello.
Random spoon. I don't know how that got there. Also, I just now noticed there are, in fact, 2 beds. Which is good. I didn't think that he was doing that, I just thought that they, like, traded off. Because there wasn't enough space.
Big mistake, friend.
I'm hit.
Yeah, it's still a bitch to open, due to things being, like, too big or whatever. Also, Niner getting in the way again.
These never see us.
Hi there.
It's good to see you again. What can I do for you? You can't be serious! That's the most outlandish thing I've heard in years! Do you even have any proof to support such a ridiculous claim? God, I didn't think they could find me after all this time. Sally, she can't make it alone. I can't go. I'd have to go to trial. The NCR will make a spectacle out of me and my granddaughter will be left alone. No, I'd rather die, frankly.
Of course, there's always a bunch of options to help talk him down. Which is always nice. Oh yeah, I believe I was reading all these off to my friend. That's why it takes a while. I go for the speech option for the XP bonus.
I recognize that. Ovid's letter from Pontus, right? They express the shame of exile, if I recall. Perhaps I've been in exile all this time.
And then I check on her just in case she does anything. Because sometimes they'll, like, even if they can't talk, there'll be like a text thing of, like, their reaction to it, physical reaction.
Hey.
What can I do for you, miss? Okay, what's the bounty? That crybaby couldn't turn himself in fast enough. Wouldn't shut up about his damn injuries. Wasn't much more than the flesh wound, really. No wonder the cons wouldn't have him. He was just a big pussy all along. Anyway, he got sentenced to 30 years, which means he's gonna end up somebody's bitch. It's refreshing for an old-timer like me to see these young punks brought to justice. Good work.
Railroad bill.
What can I do for you, miss? Okay, what's the bounty? Okay, here's your reward.
Gotta keep them retards in.
What can I do for you, miss? Okay, what's the bounty? Let me see that finger. You know how Lobo got that name, right? They say when he got hopped up on Jet that he'd literally start howling at the moon. From the looks of his finger, his howling days are done. It's definitely Lobo's. Good work, kid.
In line.
Prick,
Taxpayer dollars hard at work right here.
Old railroad bill.
Evening.
What can I do for you, miss? Okay, what's the bounty? I thought it was some kind of joke at first, but he checked out. I'm just amazed that old bastard lived right here under our noses for so long. Those bureaucrats back at Shady Sands got really worked up about this. They had planned to use this trial to boost morale. But it wasn't meant to be. The old man died of a massive heart attack right before it started. He couldn't bear losing that granddaughter, I guess. Speaking of which, we had someone come pick up the girl. She'll be going to a state orphanage. It's gonna be tough, but she'll have to manage. The man upstairs didn't do her any favors by making her the granddaughter of a known war criminal. Well, you're bringing out the big guns, aren't you? All right, I'll see what I can do. I know of a ranger who's looking to adopt. They're good people, and I suppose she'd be better off there. I'll do this for her father, and that's it. Then get out of here.
Yeah, he's really shitty about that for some reason.
What can I do for you, miss? Okay.
I'm gonna cut it here.